In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a TIE Mauler, also known as a TIE AP-1 from Star Wars. In particular, this one actually came from one of my favourite Star Wars games, which is Star Wars Empire at War. Now if you guys are new to the channel at all, we do a lot of time-lapses and tutorials just like this one, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also guys, if you're interested in more Star Wars tutorials, I'll leave a link in the card above, as well as in the description to a full playlist you can check out after this video. Anyway, let's get into building. Okay, so here we are on my flat tutorial world. Now, this one, of course, is actually a tank. It's a light kind of tank, very fast, very strange TIE fighter, but I quite like it. Rather than doing the full panels, I've decided to go with banners for this one, because they're quite thin on the sides of it. The solar panels are quite thin on the side of it, and also the tracks are quite thick, so otherwise it would push the tracks over and it looks really odd. So that's why I've gone with that. Dimensions wise guys, it's 10 blocks long, it is 9 blocks wide, and it's 5 blocks high in total. So it's relatively big sized. It's got a standard TIE kind of TIE line fighter cockpit as well. Right, so materials, you're going to need deep slate tile slab and stair, polished andesite slab, stair and block. You're going to need grey stained glass, warped trapdoor, a lightning rod, you're going to need 3 of those bad boys. And you're also going to need an iron trapdoor. We'll need a load of other stuff as well, and the banners in particular I'll be doing in their own little section. I'll be showing you how to make each of these banners, because there's quite a lot going on with it to try and make this kind of shape. Lots of fun from me, because I don't do a lot with banners, especially like this. So if you guys want to make that grid, you can do the little box that we've got. Again, 10 long, 9 wide, but you don't have to at all. But what we're going to be is we're going to be 1 from the inside of this, and it's actually the first block's going to be on this one, but it's going to be an upside down deep slate tile stair like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a stair going this way, and then these are going to wrap around all the way to the back. This last one here will turn, and then we're going to have an upside down on the underside of, or the other side of that one. Then right here we're going to have a slab, and then polished andesite block, and if we go over to the front we're going to have a slab on top of this one here. Then we're going to have a stair upside down that way, so this will then wrap in, and this is just going to go straight into it like that. So we've just got this one block here, a little bit odd, but that's the way that is. So we're going to do the same on the other side. So again, 1 over from the outside, upside down slate stair like that. Then we're going to have our stair that way, so go all the way until the last, or 2, and the last one of those is going to be curled in like that. Then we've got this line, upside down stair that way. Can have a slab, so leave that one, go to the next one, have a slab, then a polished andesite block. On the front, we're going to have a slab going back, then a stair, and that stair will be that way, like that, and then upside down's going across like this. There we go. So that gives you the treads. Not too bad, not too difficult. So what we're going to do now, when we've got that polished andesite block, we're going to put a stair on top. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 blocks, oh actually 3 blocks, sorry, of our polished andesite going forward. So 1, 2, 3, like that. So that's the front part of it. It's the back. So you get your stair. 1, 2, 3. Then what we're going to do is with our polished andesite stair, have an upside down here. This feels like we're 1 back, but I think, no, we're in the right place. We are in the right place. So yeah, get a stair in there like that. Confusing myself. It's because of the banners, they're in the way. So right at the back here, we're going to have, after that stair, a slab on top. Then we're going to have 2 iron trapdoors. Just like that. And then for the cockpit, what we're going to do is where we've got this second trapdoor, go down to the block there, place your block of polished andesite there. Then an upside down stair is going to be just nestled in onto the sides here, just to give it an extra bit of support going on like that. Now we'll get onto the actual cockpit. So we're going to place another block. This is just going to be a placeholder for the time being. And then with our grey stained glass, we're going to go across this at the front like that. And then add one to the top, add one to the bottom. You'll get yourself a nice cross-shaped pattern. You can now get rid of those 2 blocks behind. With our polished andesite stairs, we're going to have a stair here, stair underneath like that. Also going to have an iron trapdoor on top. I'm also going to have an iron trapdoor. Oh, I can't really do that like that. we'll get to that bit in a sec. Actually, no, we can do it now, can't we? Yeah, so with your... just get a slab to go underneath that part there, and then you can have a trapdoor on the front there, so... there you go, you can now see the slab. It might be easier to do it from the back, I guess, but that'll give you your cockpit. Now, as you can see, this one looks a lot smaller, although it's got, 5 bits of glass. And the way that we do that, of course, is warped trapdoors. It just makes it, gives it that kind of line kind of look. It gives you lots of light coming in. I've been doing this for all of my TIE designs. I've been quite happy with it, actually. So, yeah, there's like that. What we're going to do on the inside here, if we stand on this little slab, we're going to have a normal stair here, upside down stair here, upside down there, normal right there. Then on these ones, we're going to have upside down, normal, normal like that. Then a block here, block at the back like that. Then on this one here, we're going to have an upper slab coming out. We're going to need to grab, blast furnace. It's like the engine block kind of thing going on at the back. And plonk that down so that it's facing inwards. You could have the grill on the back of it if you wanted to. I just wanted something that looks kind of a bit machine-y, but not too furnace-y. So that's why I went with that one. So that's what we've got there. And then we're going to have a slab on the lower piece here. Slab on the lower piece here. And when we go on the inside, we can actually replace this block here, to be fair. You can either replace that with a slab, and then have an upside down stair there, because we can't actually have anything else here. Nope. So upside down stair there. So you can either have a slab, or you can have a stair there. Up to you guys. If you wanted a seat, then you've got a perfect seat there. With all the exhaust coming out of that, would not be good for you, but, ignore that part of it. So if you grab yourself a polished deep slate slab now, we're going to have that go over the top of that one. We're going to have iron trapdoors around the sides of it, like that. So it's pretty much the same as a normal TIE fighter. The only thing that's different is this extra bit on the back. And then all we're going to do is going to put in the iron trapdoors around that bottom kind of cross shape that we've got going on there. And then these are optional. You can also block up these two sides with iron trapdoors, but in order to do that, you need to be able to give yourself a debug stick. So it's give, /give, then your name, your character name, and then debug_stick. And then you get to the property called open and set that to true. So there you go, or false actually, or true. I don't know, one of them. Whichever one it is, to drop it down. If you want to use normal trapdoors, you can do. If you can't use that, or just leave it. You won't notice that much. As you can see, you can only see it from the slight sides here and there. It just kind of blocks it up a little bit. So cannons wise, what we've got is a lightning rod. You can either use the lightning rod, or you can use end rods or anything like that. But what I did is from here, and from here. If you put in 2 of those, because we actually want to turn it around so that the thicker part of it is at the bottom. Knock that one out. Like that, there you go. So those are your cannons. It's got 3 cannons on it, which is, different. So guys, that is it for the main body of this one. So we're now going to get on to the banner section. Alright, so for the solar panels, because we've done these in banners, what you're going to need is, of course, a loom. You're going to need tons of light grey dye, black banners, and black dye. So I'll show you guys how to make each of these. So, starting one, just put in a black banner. It's always going to be a black banner, but, start it off with that. What we're going to do is we're going to use the one that goes around it, this one here, the, what's that called? Bordure. Yep, we're going to use that. Put that back in there. So we could actually, to save a bit of time, plonk this down. This is going to save quite a bit of time, actually. I didn't think about this originally, as you never do. Put that one in there then, and get your black dye next to it. And what we're going to do first is, if we do the top part of it, let's do some of the simpler stuff. So what I did with this is I actually used the two, both of these ones together. So one of the side ones, use that so you just get this kind of corner around it. And we're actually going to be able to use that again in a second. It's also really good. Put that in there again, and then again with your black, we're going to go the other way. And you'll see you just get the top part of it. It's really difficult to show you guys, but then you'll just get the top part of it like that. So that's what we want. We are going to need some barrier blocks, but if you can't get barrier blocks, you can use string. So I'm going to use barriers or string. Don't know where string is these days, if I'm honest. I really don't know at all. But if you put string on top of these and there, you'll be able to... Oh, you can't put your banners on it. Curious. Okay. So that makes things very difficult. So that's something I did not get at all. If you guys know of a way around that, let me know, because I'll definitely put that in the description of the comments, because that was not something I was aware of until now, but I only just tried it. So with barriers anyway, you can at least put your top piece of it on there like that. So that one's very, very simple. For one of the corners, we've already got this corner side here, so we're going to grab that one again. And this one, put in here, we're going to put in the light grey, and we're going to want the cross going across from that corner that we've made. Like this. So that one is going to go there. So it's the top corner. So we've got the border around it. That's the idea with this. Got the border going around it. That's kind of what we're going for. So what we're going to need now is we're going to need to make another one of these, but the opposite side. So I'll put in another of the... I've already got this one. There we go. Start off with black barrier with your line around it. We're going to put in the black again. And we're going to wipe out this side. There you go. So we need it on this side here. So that's what we need. So again, I'm going to plonk this down so that I've got them all, so I can just grab them and it'll save a bit of time. And then with your light grey dye, we're going to go from the corner. So where we've got that corner, that's where we go with this. And then we're going to plonk that in there like that. Another one just with a plain black barrier this time. Put in your light grey and get the circle. So that's all that one's going to be. And that's going to be directly in the middle. It's like that. So you're going to have to click the trapdoor you've got here. It might be, guys, what you do is you actually put trapdoors at the back, thinking about it. So maybe get rid of that slab. Just put trapdoors on the back part of this. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second on the other side. So that'll be fine. So there you go. You get the circlet. So we're nearly getting there now. It does take quite a bit of time. So we can't use any of these ones. We need an opposite one of those. So we'll do that one first. So again, the border one. We're going to need this one the most, the border. So grab that one, whack that in, get your black dye. What we're going to do is we're going to cut off we're wanting to cut off the top. So we want to have just this bottom part of it going on. So put that in there again. Actually, no, we might need that later down the line, which I think we do. So we're going to have loads of banners around here, but that's fine. So that one there. Then we're going to have black again, and we're going to want to cut the other half off of it. So we've got the minute. It's up there, that's why. So just want that bottom part of it is all we're wanting here. So that bit, there you go. So get in there. Then this one will be on this block. So then you get that underneath there like that. We've already plonked that one down, which is good. So we need to grab again this one, or yep, that is that one. Or we could actually do it with the one we've already created. Yeah, let's do it with the one we created. So this one here, they've got with the kind of corner part of it. What we're going to do, plonk that in, put in our white stuff, and then from that corner it's going to go out. So we're going to have this one, it's going to be on the edge, like that. So we don't have anything on the top for this one. This is the one that's kind of angled across here. But that's at least that one done. Tell you what, guys, this was a nightmare for me to figure out. Now grab the one we've just got the bottom piece here. Plonk that in. And where is it? That's the top, that's the bottom. Put that in there and just put one, any line going across. I'm going to grab it again. Put that in, and I'm going to go the other cross section. So we've already got one going this way, so I need it to go the other way. You'd be surprised how many times I did it wrong as well with this kind of stuff. So this one, not there, this one needs to go this way, so it just doesn't got a border on the side, it's just the bottom. And then we got this one which goes the other way. So now we just need the corner piece, which we've not got any of those for at all. Of course we haven't, but we'll put that into here. So this one with a border around it. Put the black dye onto that, and we want to have it just on this side, so we're going to want to keep that one. There you go. So that's the starting point. Well, actually, that's all we're going to need for now, because we don't need another version of it. And then we want to have the line with our light grey going from the corner to it there. There we go. So that is what you're going to get. Okay. So I know, guys, that was quite complicated, but it is what it is. So what I'm thinking you can do on the other side, if you can't do it with this, is either have your trapdoors. You could technically do trapdoors like up there like that. We'll see what that looks like. So I'm going to just grab these. Obviously, if you're in survival, you're going to have much more pain than I'm having right now of just grabbing these. But that is what it is. So there we go. Fill up pretty much your entire bar. Actually, I think you do fill up your entire bar with everything going on. So again, where we're right here, we're going to put that circle in the middle. That's going to be a starting point. Going to have one underneath there. We've got this one with the corner. It's going across there. That one's going across there. That one there. That one there. Once you start getting it, it's not too bad at all. There we go. So that's what your kind of pattern is. You know, feel free to pause it and have a look at the other side. So yeah, you could either have them floating like this, or you could actually, you know, debug stick it in. If you've got the debug stick, so you can then flap those up. So what am I thinking by saying that, or what am I meaning by that? I'll show you guys. I don't want any dead brain coral. There we go. Right, so apparently these aren't actually on that, so I'm already with the facing thing. I've already probably messed this up. That's fine. Right, so these ones, if we flop these up, I have to change the direction of these. Facing north. There you go. I'll get there eventually. Something like that. So if you wanted to do something like that, you could then have that as quite a thin wall against it, and you could do the same with any of the other trapdoors. The only thing I'd probably do is that slab there. If you're going to do this, so replace these trapdoors here with, replace the slab with the trapdoors. That's what I would say you could do to get that to work. If you can't do that flapping up with iron trapdoors, then use something else. Pretty much anything else. Dark oak might look okay. So, you know, to prove that that looks okay, I'll show you guys with doing an in-place replace. I'm going to be using something called World Edit for this to kind of stop it from pinging off, but apparently it'll flap down. There you go. So at least it all keeps everything in place, but you could do something like that. I did not realise that I had replaced that one down there. Of course, that'll ping off then. Right, which one was this one? Nope. It's always gonna be the wrong one, isn't it? There you go, that one there. So yeah, you could do something like that. Basically, you just want to have some way of putting your banners up, you know. So that kind of gets away without messing things up majorly. But guys, that is it for the tutorial. As always, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.